Have you ever woken up and felt like your knees just don't want to move? Do you avoid stairs because they feel like a mountain? You're not alone. Knee pain affects millions of seniors, but here's the good news. Quick emotional story. Let me tell you about Mr. Robert. He loved his morning walks in the park, enjoying the fresh air and the chirping birds. But over the years, knee pain slowly stole his joy. One day, he found himself reaching for a cane just to get around the house. His doctor mentioned surgery, but before making that big decision, Robert decided to make one simple change: his diet. What happened next was nothing short of amazing. His pain reduced, his strength improved, and he could walk without needing that cane anymore. Promise of the video. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 7 powerful foods that can help you reduce knee inflammation, rebuild joint strength, and make walking pain-free again. These are simple, natural solutions backed by science. No expensive treatments, no side effects, just pure nutrition that your body craves. If you've ever struggled with knee pain, comment yes below. Let's support each other on this journey to stronger, healthier knees. Scientific breakdown, easy to understand. Let's talk about why knee pain gets worse over time, and how food can be the ultimate game changer. Cartilage breakdown equals more pain. As we age, the soft cartilage in our knees wears down. This makes movement painful and stiff. But here's the good news: the right foods can slow this breakdown and even help rebuild cartilage naturally. Inflammation equals more swelling and stiffness. Did you know that what you eat can either make your knee pain worse or better? Some foods cause inflammation, making your knees swell and feel stiff. But anti-inflammatory foods can calm your joints and reduce pain. Poor blood circulation equals weak joints. When blood flow is weak, your knees don't get the nutrients they need to heal. But the right foods can boost circulation, bringing oxygen and healing compounds directly to your joints. Real-life example: how food transformed Mrs. Linda's knees. Let me share a story about Mrs. Linda. She suffered from arthritis for years. She tried painkillers, she tried therapy, but nothing gave her long-term relief. Then, she started changing her diet. She added more omega-3 rich fish, leafy greens, and antioxidant-packed berries. And guess what? Just a few months later, she was able to walk her dog again, without pain. No expensive treatments. No surgeries. Just the power of food. Have you ever noticed that some foods make your joints feel worse or better? Comment below which foods help you the most. Did you know that the food you eat can either heal or harm your knees? Many seniors struggle with knee pain, thinking it's just an inevitable part of aging. But the truth is, your diet plays a crucial role in reducing inflammation, strengthening your joints, and keeping you mobile for years to come. Today, I'll reveal 7 powerful superfoods that can naturally reduce knee pain, improve flexibility, and rebuild joint strength, so you can walk, climb stairs, and stay active without discomfort. Why calcium is essential for strong knees. Did you know that 99% of the calcium in your body is stored in your bones and teeth? But as we age, we lose bone density, making our joints more fragile and prone to pain. That's why getting enough calcium is crucial for keeping your knees strong and pain-free. How calcium helps your joints and bones. Strengthens bone density, preventing fractures and joint damage. Supports muscle contractions, reducing the risk of knee weakness. Works with vitamin D to increase calcium absorption and prevent bone loss. Best calcium-rich dairy foods. Milk, choose fortified options for extra vitamin D. Yogurt, great for gut health and bones. Cheese, contains essential bone-strengthening nutrients. Best plant-based alternatives for calcium. If you're lactose intolerant or prefer plant-based options, don't worry. There are plenty of non-dairy sources of calcium. Almonds and chia seeds, packed with calcium plus healthy fats. Leafy greens, kale, spinach, and collard greens are powerhouses. Tofu and fortified plant milk, soy, almond, or oat milk with added calcium. Real-life example. Mrs. Helen, a 72-year-old retired teacher, struggled with knee pain for years. After adding more yogurt and leafy greens to her diet, she noticed less stiffness and better mobility within just a few months. She even started dancing again. What's your favorite calcium-rich food? Type it in the comments below. Do you want stronger knees and better mobility? Then, don't skip your greens. Leafy vegetables like spinach, kale, and broccoli are some of the best natural medicines for your joints. Why are leafy greens so powerful? These vegetables are loaded with vitamin K, which plays a key role in protecting cartilage, the cushion between your bones. Studies have shown that people who eat enough vitamin K have stronger knees and a lower risk of osteoarthritis. Real-life example. My friend Linda used to avoid stairs because of her knee pain. But after adding more spinach and broccoli to her meals, she felt a difference. Her knees became less stiff, and she could walk longer without discomfort. How to eat more greens. Add spinach to your morning omelet. Blend kale into a smoothie. Roast broccoli with a bit of olive oil for a delicious side dish. Bonus tip, pair leafy greens with healthy fats like olive oil to absorb more vitamin K. If you already eat spinach, kale, or broccoli, comment "green power" below. Let's see how many of us are on the right track to stronger knees. Did you know that eating the right fish can help reduce knee pain and inflammation? That's right. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which act as a natural pain reliever for your joints. How does omega-3 help your knees? Reduces inflammation that causes swelling and stiffness. Protects cartilage from breaking down. Improves blood flow to nourish knee joints and speed up healing. Real-life example. My friend James was struggling with knee arthritis. He tried different painkillers, but nothing worked long-term. When he started eating grilled salmon twice a week, within a month, his knee pain was noticeably less. He could walk longer without discomfort. How to add more omega-3 to your diet. Eat salmon or sardines at least 2 to 3 times a week. Try fish oil supplements if you don't like seafood. Add flax seeds or walnuts for extra omega-3. Bonus tip, pair your fish with leafy greens to boost joint protecting nutrients. If you already eat salmon or sardines, comment "fish power" below. Let's see how many of us are fueling our knees the right way. Did you know that something as small as a nut or a seed can have a big impact on your knee health? That's right. Almonds, chia seeds, and flax seeds are packed with magnesium and phosphorus, 2 essential minerals for strong bones and flexible joints. Why are magnesium and phosphorus important for your knees? Magnesium helps relax muscles, preventing knee cramps and stiffness. Phosphorus strengthens bones, working alongside calcium. Both minerals support cartilage repair and reduce joint inflammation. Real-life example. My Aunt Linda used to wake up with stiff knees every morning. She thought it was just part of aging. But when she started adding a handful of almonds and a spoonful of chia seeds to her breakfast every day, she noticed a huge difference. Her knees felt more flexible, less swollen, and she could walk longer without discomfort. How to add more nuts and seeds to your diet. Snack on a handful of almonds daily. Add chia or flax seeds to your smoothies or oatmeal. Sprinkle them over yogurt or salads for extra crunch. Bonus tip, soaking almonds overnight makes them easier to digest and enhances nutrient absorption. Do you eat nuts or seeds regularly? Comment "nut power" below. What if I told you that something as simple as eating fruit could help strengthen your knees and reduce pain? That's right. Oranges, blueberries, and pineapple are packed with vitamin C, a crucial nutrient for collagen production, which keeps your joints strong and flexible. Why is vitamin C important for knee health? Boosts collagen production, supports cartilage, preventing wear and tear. Reduces inflammation, helps fight joint swelling and stiffness. Supports the immune system, protects joints from oxidative damage. Real-life example. Mrs. Helen always struggled with knee pain, especially when climbing stairs. She started drinking a glass of fresh orange juice every morning and adding blueberries to her breakfast. Within weeks, she noticed her knees felt stronger, less swollen, and she had more energy to move. How to add more vitamin C to your diet. Start your day with a fresh orange or a glass of juice. Snack on blueberries, strawberries, or pineapple. Blend them into a smoothie for a refreshing joint-healing drink. Bonus tip: eating fruits raw gives you maximum vitamin C benefits since cooking can destroy this important nutrient. What's your favorite fruit? Comment below. Did you know that the type of carbs you eat can either fight knee pain or make it worse? Many seniors don't realize that white bread, pasta, and rice can actually increase inflammation, making knee pain worse over time. But here's the good news: switching to whole grains like quinoa and brown rice can help reduce inflammation and strengthen your joints. Why are whole grains better for your knees? Reduce inflammation. Unlike refined grains, whole grains contain fiber that helps lower inflammation. Rich in magnesium and phosphorus, these minerals strengthen bones and joints. Improve gut health. A healthy gut supports better nutrient absorption for joint repair. Real-life example. Mr. John used to eat white bread and pasta every day. His knees were constantly swollen, and walking became a challenge. His doctor suggested switching to quinoa and brown rice, and within weeks, he noticed less pain, more mobility, and better energy. How to add more whole grains to your diet. Swap white rice for brown rice or quinoa. Choose whole wheat bread instead of white bread. Try oatmeal for breakfast instead of sugary cereals. Bonus tip: whole grains also help control blood sugar, which is important because diabetes can worsen joint pain. Do you eat whole grains daily? Comment yes below. Did you know that your knees need collagen to stay flexible and strong? As we age, our natural collagen production declines, leading to stiff, creaky, and painful joints. But here's a natural solution: bone broth. Why is bone broth so powerful? Rich in collagen, helps rebuild cartilage and improve joint flexibility. Packed with glucosamine and chondroitin, supports healthy bones and reduces pain. Loaded with amino acids, helps repair tissues and keeps knees mobile. Real-life example. Mrs. Linda had trouble getting up from her chair because of knee pain. Instead of taking more painkillers, she started drinking homemade bone broth every morning. After a month, she noticed less stiffness, better flexibility, and stronger knees. How to add bone broth to your diet. Drink a warm cup in the morning or before bed. Use it as a base for soups or stews. Try bone broth powder if you're short on time. Bonus tip: homemade bone broth is better than store-bought. It has more nutrients and fewer preservatives. Did you know that some everyday foods could be secretly making your knee pain worse? Many people focus on what to eat for strong joints, but they forget that the wrong foods can cause inflammation, weaken bones, and increase stiffness. Today, we'll uncover the 3 worst foods for your knees. 1. Refined carbs. White bread, pasta, sugar, causes inflammation. Why is it bad? Refined carbs are quickly digested, causing spikes in blood sugar that trigger inflammation, a major cause of knee pain. Where is it found? White bread, pastries, pasta, white rice, sugary cereals, soda. Better alternatives? Swap white bread for whole grains, white rice for quinoa, and sugar for natural sweeteners like honey or fruits. Example. Mr. Thomas, a retired teacher, suffered from chronic knee pain. His diet was full of white bread and sweets. When he replaced these with whole grains and natural sugars, his inflammation dropped, and he felt 30% less knee pain in just weeks. 2. Processed and fried foods triggers joint stiffness. Why is it bad? Fast food and packaged snacks are high in trans fats, which block nutrients from reaching your joints and cause stiffness and pain. Where is it found? French fries, chips, fried chicken, frozen meals, packaged snacks. Better alternatives? Try air-fried foods, homemade baked snacks, or healthy fats like avocado and olive oil instead. Example: a senior patient of mine loved fried foods. But after switching to healthier cooking methods, she could bend her knees without pain for the first time in years. 3. Too much salt leads to calcium loss and weak bones. Why is it bad? Too much salt drains calcium from your bones, making them fragile and weak. It also causes swelling that makes knee pain worse. Where is it found? Processed meats, canned soups, soy sauce, chips, fast food. Better alternatives? Use herbs and spices instead of salt, and choose low-sodium options when shopping. Example: Mrs. Linda was eating canned soup every day, thinking it was healthy. But when she reduced her salt intake, she noticed less swelling and more flexibility in her knees. Your knees depend on you to make the right food choices. Remove these 3 knee-damaging foods, and you'll start feeling the difference in just a few weeks. Which of these 3 foods are you guilty of eating? Comment below. Now that you know what foods to eat, and what to avoid, let's talk about 3 powerful daily habits that will help keep your knees strong, pain-free, and mobile. 1. Simple daily knee strengthening exercises. 5 minutes a day can transform your legs. Why is it important? Just like a car engine needs regular maintenance, your knees need movement to stay strong. Strengthening the muscles around your knees reduces strain on your joints, helping to prevent pain and stiffness. Easy exercises for seniors. Seated leg lifts. Sit in a chair and lift one leg at a time, holding for a few seconds. Heel and toe raises. Stand up and raise your heels, then your toes, strengthening your calves and improving balance. Wall squats. Stand with your back against a wall and slowly lower yourself, holding for a few seconds. Real-life example. My friend Mr. Johnson had weak knees and struggled to get up from a chair. But after just 5 minutes of knee exercises daily, he could stand up and walk without needing support. Try this. Take a moment now, try one of these exercises while watching. Let me know how it feels in the comments. 2. The power of hydration. Your joints need water to stay lubricated. Why is it important? Think of your knee joints like a sponge. Without enough water, they become stiff and brittle, increasing pain. But when you stay hydrated, your cartilage stays flexible and absorbs shock better. How much water do you need? Most seniors need at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. If you drink tea or coffee, you need even more water to stay hydrated. Real-life example. Mrs. Linda always felt stiffness in her knees when she woke up. When she started drinking 1 extra glass of water every morning, she noticed less stiffness and smoother movement. Quick tip. Try this: drink a glass of water right now. Your knees will thank you. 3. Get enough vitamin D. Sunlight helps your body absorb calcium. Why is it important? Vitamin D is crucial for calcium absorption. Without it, your bones weaken, making your knees more prone to pain and fractures. How to get more vitamin D? Spend 15 to 20 minutes in sunlight every day. Eat vitamin D-rich foods like salmon, eggs, and fortified milk. Take a supplement if your doctor recommends it. Real-life example. My neighbor, Mr. Robert, was diagnosed with vitamin D deficiency and had terrible knee pain. After spending just 10 minutes outside every morning, his legs felt stronger and steadier. Quick question. When was the last time you got some sunlight? If it's been too long, step outside for a few minutes today. Final message. Strong knees aren't just about diet, they're about daily habits. Start with these 3 simple changes, and you'll notice less pain and more mobility in just a few weeks. Engagement prompt. Which tip will you start today? Comment 1, 2, or 3 below. You've made it to the end of this video, and that means you're serious about improving your knee health. Before we wrap up, let's quickly go over what we've learned today. Quick summary of key takeaways. Food is a powerful tool. What you eat can either heal or harm your knees. The right foods reduce pain, increase flexibility, and strengthen joints. Avoid inflammation-causing foods and make small, daily changes for big results. Real-life reminder. I've seen many seniors completely transform their mobility just by changing their diet. It's never too late to start. Even one small change today can lead to a stronger, pain-free future. Final motivation. Remember, you have the power to improve your knees naturally, one meal at a time. No more suffering in silence, no more avoiding stairs, no more waking up in pain. You can take control of your health, starting today. Example. Mrs. Linda started by simply adding more leafy greens to her meals. Just 1 month later, her knee pain was cut in half. If she can do it, so can you. Call to action, CTA. Which food will you try first? Type 1 if you'll add leafy greens, or 2 if you'll try bone broth. Want my free 7-day knee pain diet plan? Comment your email below. If this helped you, share this video with a friend who needs it. Disclaimer. The content in this video is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always consult with a doctor or nutritionist before making any significant dietary or lifestyle changes.